Hello students, this is our science textbook of class 8. This is a supplementary book. This is biology section. In biology, our first unit is crop production and management. What are crops? When plants of the same kind are cultivated on one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. This is a plant. Which plant? Maize plant. This is a maize crop. Crops means when plants of the same kind are grown and cultivated at one place on a large scale. It is called as a crop. Most of the food we eat comes from growing crops. Rice, wheat, lentils, vegetables and grains come from cultivating crops. Most of foods comes from growing crops. For example, rice, wheat, vegetables and grains, etc. Types of crops. Based on when they are sown, there are two types of crops in India, Kharif and Rabi crops. Based on the sown, there are two types of crops. First one is Kharif crops and second one Rabi crops. The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. And the rainy season in India is generally from June to September. For example of Kharif crops is paddy, maize, soyabean, groundnut, cotton, etc. And second one, Rabi crops. The crops grown in the winter season, that is October to March. These crops are called as Rabi crops. For example of Rabi crops, gram, wheat, pea, mustard, linseed, etc. Next, agricultural practices. The process of growing crops involves different steps known as agricultural practices. Agricultural practices. First one, there are how many steps? 7 steps. First one, preparation of soil. Second one, sowing. Third step is adding of manure or fertilizer. Fourth one is irrigation. Fifth one, removal of weeds. Sixth one is harvesting, and seventh one, storage. Now we will study one by one. First one is preparation of soil. This is first step in cultivation. Preparation of soil. The first step in the process of crop cultivation is the preparation of soil. This is preparation of soil. What is the preparation of soil? Means it is the loosening and turning of the soil. It is the process in which the soil is loosening and turning. Preparation of soil means the loosening and turning of soil. And the process of preparing soil is called as tilling or ploughing. This is a first step in crop cultivation. And second step. What is the second step? Sowing. Sowing is the second step. Sowing is an important part of crop production. This is an important part of crop production. Before sowing, good quality, clean and healthy seeds of a good variety are selected. Farmers are selected a good quality seeds. You know how the farmer is select the good or healthy seeds by checking the seeds. The heavy seeds are the heavy seeds are sinking in the water, and the damaged seeds which are not heavy, the damaged seeds are float on the water. And This is a good method for separating good healthy seeds from the damaged ones. Before sowing on the Before sowing, one of the important tasks is to know about the tools used for sowing seeds. These are the tools. These tools are used the farmers for sowing. This is the important part or important step in a crop production. This is a second step. And third step. What is third step? Adding manure or fertilizers. The substance which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for healthy growth of plants are called as manure and fertilizers. Manure and fertilizers. Fertilizer is a man-made inorganic salt and manure is a natural substance. Fertilizer is prepared in factories and manure can be prepared in the fields. Fertilizers does not provide any humus to the soil and manure provide a lot of humus to the soil. So adding manure and fertilizer is an important step in crop production. Next one is fourth step is next step is irrigation. This is addition of manure and fertilizer. Next step is irrigation. What is irrigation? The supply of water at regular intervals is called irrigation. Irrigation is supply of water at regular intervals is called the irrigation. And there are so many types of irrigation, so many sources of irrigation. Sprinkle system, drip irrigation system, these are the sources of irrigation. And next one is weeds, removal of weeds. This is the fifth step in crop production. It begins once the seed have grown into seedling and continues until the plants are matured and ready for harvesting. Removal of weeds means weeds are undesired plants. Weeds are the undesired plants. Undesired means unwanted plants that grow along with the crops. Unwanted plants are grow along with the crops in the field. So the removal of weeds is called weeding. This process is called weeding. In next class I will continue. Thank you.